You're on. Like the world wants to know who you are. And so part of what I do is after I learn, number two is I implement. So a part of implementation is obviously taking what you've learned and put it into action. And so one of the things I learned is that people want to know who you are. Media is everything, okay? So let us know a little bit more about your life. Let us know about your imperfections. Don't appear to be perfect. Don't come on social media all the time super perfect. Give us a little bit about your downfall. Tell us where you came from. Tell us what made you do this industry. Tell us why you're here. Now, let me tell you something about the implementation. It's about being consistent as well. You got to learn to be consistent every day. Implementation. I want y'all to write this down. Okay, as a leader, the speed of implementation creates group momentum. Okay, how many of you all have been tuned in for these past 6 days and you have already put into effect the things that you've learned? Okay, if you have not already started to put into effect the things that you have learned, you have already gotten it wrong. Remember, the speed of implementation creates group momentum. Okay, and you don't want to try to learn from everybody, learn from the right people. Okay, now let me tell you something about implementation that's important as well. Okay, I am in the health and wellness industry. And there was a point in time that I was learning from my upline, okay? And my upline was in a different phase of his business too. So the way he dressed, the way he carried himself was different. Now, I want you to know that though I am making 7 figures a month, though I do have over 550,000 people in my organization, though I have coached 31 families to millionaire status, okay? I'm still in the phase of my business that I'm hungry. I am hungry for more. My goal is $5 million a month. And you got to know this. You got to recruit until you get the best fruit. A part of implementation, a part of learning is that you never stop recruiting. Okay. Don't fall in love with your team. I'm sorry to say this. Love them, but don't fall in love with them, because if they quit, if somebody quits or somebody leaves your team, you will be heartbroken. So I want to encourage you guys today to always be in phase 1 of your business, but I want you to carry yourself like your business as well, okay? There are some of you all that's in the health and wellness industry and you're dressing like you're in the technology industry, okay? There are some of you all in the technology industry and you're dressing like you're in the health and wellness industry. Like everything has to match up. Everything needs to line up. And so I encourage you to pay attention to what are you selling? Are you selling health and wellness? Are you selling, technology? Are you selling intellectual property? What is the product that your company wants you to push? Figure out what that product is and represent that product. You cannot sell a dream looking like a nightmare, okay? You have to represent your company and represent your brand. And I want you to take this T. The T is tweak. Sometimes you got to tweak what you learned, but don't tweak too much. For example, if you're making grandma's favorite cake and it's your favorite cake, and she said put 3 tablespoons of sugar and you put 2.5, then you got it all wrong because that's not enough sugar. However, grandma could have used regular sugar. And now that it's 2020, we know that we got to use a better grade of sugar. We got to use cane sugar. We got to use brown sugar. So it's okay to tweak grandma's cake and put a healthier version of the sugar in the cake, as long as you don't tweak the wrong things. And so let me tell y'all something. Stop going against the grain. Again, if the top earner says we're recruiting 10 people today, your goal is to line up with that top earner and you go recruit 10 people today. And you say to yourself, if she says 10 people, if he says 10 people, that means that there are lots of people that's going to get 10 people. I'm going to get 10 people too. Already claim that you're going to get 10 people too. Don't say, oh, Stormy said get 10 people so she can get 10 people. I can't get 10 people. Yes, you can. Stop counting yourself out. Stop thinking that it's not possible for you. Start believing big right now. Start believing that you can do it. That's a part of the tweaking process. Saying, you know what, I can do this. I am going to be the person that they start calling on because I'm going to follow the leader. I'm going to learn from the leader. I'm going to implement what the leader says. And I'm going to tweak it a little bit because I may not be from Carroll City like Stormy Wellington. I may have not had my first child when I was 15. I may not have the story of being an exotic dancer, a booster, and a shoplifter, but I got a story too. I may be in corporate America. I may have dealt with sexual harassment. I may want to recruit people that have dealt with sexual harassment. So my voice and my message is now to those women and those men who have dealt with sexual harassment. See, a part of your recruitment has to be speaking to your people, my friends. Stop talking to everybody. Stop trying to be like everybody. If you have a corporate America story and your passion and your hunger for network marketing is to get out of corporate America because you've been touched on and you've been treated like less than, then that's your story. And you stick to your story and you tell your story with pride. And you be grateful for your story. Because there are other men and women in this industry and in the world that will get into network marketing if you stop trying to be like Eric Worre, if you stop trying to be like everybody else. That's what a tweaking process comes in at. Be true to your story. Tell your story. Let your story be a tool to recruit more people. There are other people that are going through some of the things that you went through. And that's how you post. That's who you talk to. That's your message. Stop trying to speak to everybody. If you're not in a company that you need to wear a suit, stop wearing a suit. It don't match up. People think that you're a fraud. It doesn't make sense. So tell your story. Let the world know your truth. Let the world know where you came from. Let them know the hurt, the experiences, good or bad. Because guess what? You are looking for your type. You are looking for your type. I know that there's a lot of people that don't like me. They don't like my style. I may be too bold or too loud or too black or too ghetto, whatever. But I'm not talking to you. I'm not trying to recruit you. You're not my type. So start connecting with your type. So start tweaking your things, start tweaking your game and walk with confidence because you now know that there's another woman out there with my story that needs to know about network marketing. There's another man out there with my story who may be a single dad, who may be the husband and takes care of everything and just need another sense of community. You got to know that a lot of what we do, ladies and gentlemen, is we create a sense of community. Do you have an organization that makes people feel good? See, me and my group, we meditate. We speak affirmations and then we sell products, okay? We're mind, body, spirit over here, okay? Because guess what? Mind, body, spirit comes first and the money comes last. So I really have never recruited a person in my life. Truth be told. Yes, that's where the why comes in at. Because we're litty today. The yes is I've never recruited a person in my life. I just simply share what I have to offer. And I tell the truth about what these products have done for me. I tell the truth about what all my companies have done for me. Because see, this is not my first rodeo. I've been in the game for 6 years, okay? So the why is the yes, yes, yes. You keep going. You keep growing. You keep showing up as yourself. You keep using your company's products and let the world see how they've transformed your life. Speak to your market. Speak to your people. Stop trying to speak and be everybody else. This is why it is important to learn, because once you have learned, you now know how to change the confusion, okay? Because some of these presentations that we have in our companies, they're confusing. This is another thing y'all got to know. That's why it's important for you to learn from the best, because you don't want to tweak the worst. You don't want to learn from the worst and tweak the worst. Now you a bottom feeder again. You want to learn from the best and tweak the best. So now you can simplify the game and make it beautiful for the people that you're supposed to align with, okay? And so I want y'all who understand what I'm saying to know that if I can do this, you can do it. Every single panelist, every single trainer, we all come from some humble beginnings. But you got to know another thing. What is your audience looking for? What are they looking for? Are they looking for a sense of community? Are they looking for someone to tell them something good? Let me tell y'all something that I've learned. You get more with sugar than you do with shh. Don't tell nobody. Stop being mean to your team. Stop beating your team up. Stop telling them horrible, horrible things. The truth is, yes, don't make them feel good if they need to learn a lesson, but make sure that you know that everybody wants to feel good, okay? Everybody's wanting to blink a sign on their forehead and on their back saying, tell me something good. Your team gravitated to you for a reason, okay? Yes, listen to me. Yes, 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 we getting litty today. Learn, implement, tweak, teach. Now, once you start showing up as this new person, you're going to be teaching your team, y'all. This is what I want you to know. They are watching you. You do too much of this sometimes, and that doesn't work. They need to show and tell. So the person that you need to be is the person that you see yourself as, but be that person today. And never let your memories be bigger than your dreams. After this week, you have no excuses as to why you can't become a recruiting machine in your business. Eric and Marina Worre laid it out. They put the best of the best on one platform and said, just learn. And then you implement, and then you tweak, and then you teach. Yes, let's celebrate the industry of network marketing. It's going to go to the next level because you're going to attract more of your type, because you're not going to try to be like anybody else. You're going to be like yourself. But I'm going to close it out with this. Yes, we're going to keep growing. But I want to tell y'all a secret that I learned. I was trying to be like everybody else. I was trying to dress like everybody else. And I was secretly start to feel like, oh my God, who is this woman? Who am I? Because I was becoming opposite of who I am. But let me tell y'all something. The truth shall set you free. Become yourself, but you grow in your authenticity. Type that, write that. I want you to grow in your authenticity. The industry needs you. The industry needs your story. We need to know your truth. If you need money, and that's why you're here, because you are an engineer and you're not making enough money because your check got, declined, or, you're taking care of new family members and you now have more money and more bills, less money, then tell the world the truth. But here's the deal. Become the person that you see in your upline and don't quit. Whatever company you're in, be there 1 year from now. You hear me? Be there 1 year from now, and you keep following that top earner, and you keep serving that top earner, and you keep honoring your upline, and you keep being grateful for your company, and you keep celebrating people like Mr. Eric and Marina Worre for creating such an amazing platform for us. And I promise you guys, if all of us will respect each other's company, don't down talk another company, don't down talk another upline, don't down talk another product, and we all just band together and we celebrated this beautiful industry, I tell you, more people will respect us. More people will respect us. And I tell you, that's my goal, to bring more value, more information, more truth to this beautiful industry that has absolutely changed my life. And so guys, if you're with me, if you're ready to go to that next level, if you're ready to get litty, I want you to drop some fire, drop some emojis, drop some energy, because we about to take this thing to the next level. Eric, Marina, everybody. Grant Cardone, John C. Maxwell, Les Brown. Come on, y'all. My girl, Jess, come on. We're on here gaining more love and respect for this industry, y'all. And this is just the beginning. So I hope to see y'all at GoPro. I hope that I'm a part of the whole platform. And I want to say thank you to everybody in this industry. And let's continue to make this industry exactly what it needs to be, respected and admired. Thank you so much, Eric.
Stormy.